So how do you simplify like terms? Hi, I'm Jimmy, and I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. What like terms actually are terms that share the same variable, whether it be x or y or a combination thereof, but they also will share the exact same kind of exponents. Some terms may look similar in that they share the same variables, but they might not match, and they're not like terms because they might not share the same exponents. So in order for terms to be like, they have to match in terms of variables and exponents. So here's a couple of quick examples for you. Suppose you have x squared minus xy plus 4x squared. Now, you can't really combine the x squared with the xy because unfortunately, this term has a y term, whereas the x squared does not. So you really can't combine those two as like terms. However, if you look at the third term here, it's 4x squared. This matches that of the first term because they both have x's and they both have squares. They match to the t for the powers and the letters involved. So you can combine x squared and 4x squared. And it's kind of like this. There's one of these, and you're adding 4 of those for a grand total of 5 of those. So you have 5x squared minus xy. Now, if you have like square root of x minus 2 square root of x plus 4x, well, the only like terms here are the first two because unfortunately the third term, even though it has an x, it doesn't have the square root like the other two. So unfortunately, this 4x stays by itself and you can only combine the first two. There's one of these minus 2 of those, and so you're left with negative 1 of the square root of x's, and you don't have much of a choice but to carry over the last term. So I hope this gives you some insight, and I'm Jimmy, and that's how you combine and simplify like terms.